From innocent to villain, the heart-pounding, tragic end of Luna Nozawa on The Bold and the Beautiful. Grab your tissues and hold on to your seats, Bold and the Beautiful fans, because we have just witnessed one of the most shocking, jaw-dropping exits in recent memory. If your heart is still pounding after that November 20th cliffhanger, you are not alone. The world of Los Angeles has been irrevocably shaken, and the character we thought we knew has met a fate so final, so brutal, it's left everyone speechless. Let's relive the moment that changed everything. The episode ended with a breathless, desperate Luna Nozawa, played by the incredibly talented Lisa Yamada, running for her life. This wasn't a casual jog. This was a frantic, heart-in-her-throat sprint for freedom, fueled by pure panic and shattered dreams. And then, the screech of tires, the sickening thud, the silence. It was a visceral, horrifying moment that left us all frozen on our couches. But the show didn't even give us a second to process it. The very next day, the November 21st episode ripped open the wound immediately, with the entire cast reeling from the news. Luna Nozawa is dead. And this isn't one of those soap opera presumed dead scenarios. According to Soap Opera Digest, this is it. Lisa Yamada is officially out. Luna is gone. The finality of that headline hits hard. This vibrant, complicated, and ultimately tragic character has been taken off the board in the most definitive way possible. A journey from sweet innocent to master schemer. Can we just take a moment to remember how this all began? It feels like a lifetime ago. When Lisa Yamada debuted as Luna back in September 2023, she was a breath of fresh air. She was this sweet, seemingly innocent girl who captured R.J. Forrester's heart. We watched their tender moments, rooting for this new, uncomplicated love story. Oh, how naive we were. Because the Luna we came to know was a masterpiece of deception. That wide-eyed innocence slowly peeled away to reveal a calculating, desperate schemer. Her obsession? Proving she was the daughter of the powerful Bill Spencer. This wasn't just a girl looking for her dad. This was a quest for identity that twisted into something dark and dangerous. And dark doesn't even begin to cover it. The path Luna carved through Los Angeles was nothing short of catastrophic. Remember Tom Starr, the man she believed was her biological father? Luna murdered him. Then, to cover her tracks, she killed Paul Hollister when he got too close to the truth. The sweet girl we met was capable of cold-blooded murder, not once, but twice. The betrayal deepened to unthinkable levels when she framed her own mother, Poppy, for the murders. She looked the woman who raised her in the eye and set her up to take the fall. The spiral was rapid and terrifying. And when Steffi Forrester, the ever-perceptive pillar of strength, started connecting the dots, Luna's desperation reached a fever pitch. She tried to kill Steffi. Let that sink in. The lengths she would go to protect her web of lies knew no bounds. A descent into madness and a shocking paternity bomb. Luna's story became a tragic opera of a soul completely losing its way. She was so consumed by the question of her paternity that it devoured her from the inside out. Even Lee Finnegan saw the warning signs and launched her own investigation, desperate to prove Luna wasn't Tom's daughter. And then came the twist that sent shockwaves through every living room. A DNA test was run not with a suspect, but with Lee's own son, John Finn Finnegan. The result was a stunner that left Finn reeling. He was Luna's father. The emotional fallout was immense. Finn, the good-hearted doctor, was horrified. How could his own flesh and blood be capable of such evil? And Steffi, protective of her family and still reeling from Sheila's chaos, put her foot down. She refused to let Finn be pulled into the orbit of another dangerous woman. This rejection seemed to push Luna over the edge, leading to another violent attempt on Steffi's life that ended with Luna being shot and left for dead. But in true soap opera fashion, death wasn't ready for her just yet. In a secret, desperate move, Lee, the woman who had just discovered Luna was her granddaughter, swept in and smuggled her out of the hospital, hoping against hope for a chance at redemption, a chance to save the girl she now knew was family. This second chance at life, however, was tragically wasted. Instead of seeking help, a recovered Luna saw an opportunity. She manipulated a vulnerable Will Spencer and, in what felt both shocking and inevitable, miraculously became pregnant. But even that wasn't enough to anchor her. Thrown in prison, her mind continued to spin webs. When she learned that Will had moved on with Electra Forrester, something in her snapped. She engineered a daring escape, not to start a new life, but to confront the boy who rejected her. And in what might be the most heartbreaking scene of all, Will didn't just turn her away. He looked at the woman carrying his child and told her, in no uncertain terms, that their connection was a lie. He wanted nothing to do with her. That was the final blow. The last thread of hope she was clinging to snapped. And so she ran. She ran from a life that had become a prison, from a future that held no light, and directly into the path of an oncoming car. It's a devastating end for a character who was, at her core, a profoundly broken soul. We watched her transform from a beacon of hope into a vortex of destruction, and Lisa Yamada played every heartbreaking moment to perfection. It's no surprise she took home a Daytime Emmy this year for Emerging Talent. She earned every bit of that accolade. While we say goodbye to Luna Nozawa, we eagerly await Lisa Yamada's next move, which will be in the Legally Blonde prequel series, Elle, expected on Amazon in 2026. So where does this leave us? In the wild world of soaps, is any death truly final? Could a look-alike cousin appear? A ghostly vision? A twin separated by birth? For now, the book on Luna Nozawa appears to be closed, her turbulent story ending not in a blaze of glory, but in a moment of tragic, sudden violence. It's a stark reminder that in Los Angeles, some secrets don't just cost you your reputation, they can cost you everything.